Alright, we're here with Emmanuel. He got a first place at uh, regionals in Seattle, Washington. Got the nice little beautiful Virgil mat, the deck box. You know what I'm saying? Same old, same old. You ran Shaddolls today. Your record was X01, correct?
That's correct.
Alright, let's get into the main deck then.
All right, so I was playing Shaddolls, pretty standard. Like a lot of people do a lot of interesting techs with their deck, or they try to mix the engine too much. I'm just gonna play the standard 2 Hedgehog, 2 Falco. I tried cutting one, it didn't work out. 2 Dragon, best card in the Cleefort matchup. 2 Squamata, most versatile card. 3 Beasts. Drawing randomly is bad. You like to be able to add the exact card you need, but when you need to just fuse and you don't have a specific target left, or like you don't have anything to pop, you don't want to add a monster to hand, Beast is what you use. And it's great for the mirror. You have to tribute your fusions. 3 Math. As long as Math is unlimited, I'm going to play this guy at 3. He's a floater. He's an earth target for Shekanaga. He's beefy. Math pokes are like not... Math pokes are not a joke, man. And his partner in crime, Felice, the Lightsworn Archer. This was a Saki combo back in the day. People cut it because drawing Felice sucked, but I love this hoe. Like she came in clutch when you're going second.
Hold up. You said you love this hoe?
I love this hoe.
Damn.
I love the Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Don't love these hoes.
You tapping off to it or something? Shit.
She's buff though. So anyways, I like this in the Brain Abyss matchup when I'm going second. You summon this, they have a discard trap they need to play to get rid of your Black Rose play, and you have El Shaddoll Fusion in hand. 3 Denko. She's a mean card. I used to play it at 2. I didn't see it enough. Bumped it up to 3. I only cut it in the mirror to 2 if I'm going first. If I'm going second, I still like 3 Denko. Cards I really ended up cutting a lot were the Chaos Engine stuff. I was playing 2 Black Dragon and a Eclipse Wyvern. I cut this all down because Eclipse Wyvern doesn't do anything when you draw it. Black Dragon's a horrible card to open up with, and you don't need 3 White Dragon. Dad, it was amazing when you opened it with it. And at late game, you played Daigetsu to make it live. That happened once. A card that I wasn't allowed to play with today was Blackluster Soldier. Round 4, me and my opponent got deck checked. Yeah, he had translations in his deck box, so I thought I was gonna get away with a win. But I wrote Blackluster Soldier instead of Blackluster Soldier EOTB, so I got that double game loss. And the rest of the day, I had to play with the side deck card in my main deck.
What was the side deck card?
I chose to play Twister because the matchup I was afraid was Coolport, but I never ran into them like at all. The entire event was Shaddolls, so I actually was like crossing my fingers I'd never drawn to it. Standard spells, 3 Shaddoll Fusion. Something I learned not even 2 days ago because I'm a bad player, and you guys let a bad player win Seattle, was that if Coolfort's Pendulum Summon a monster from the extra deck, it triggers the fuse from main deck.
When did you find this out?
2 days ago.
Are you fucking joking?
Yeah.
You're a scrub. You're a
You didn't
scrub.
stop, bitch.
Yeah, I got first. I should stop being cocky. Let's see, I played 3 El Shaddoll Fusion. There's supposed to be a third one somewhere. Probably in a deck box. It's a great card. Super Poly. I'm probably one of the only people that like to side out Super Poly.
Oh, that's not true. Everybody does it nowadays.
Okay.
Especially in the mirror match. They're like, here, you want to agree on signing off?
No. My opponent tried to get me to side the set in the mirror match. I was like, fuck that shit. I sided out in against Burning Abyss because they get their card effects back, and they float too hard. Sometimes you need to have better card advantage, so I don't like Super Poly all the time.
See, senor.
Triple MST.
The fuck is that?
That Platinum Rare.
Fucking ugly ass fucking
Noble Knight deck
Platinum
box.
Rares. Look at this. You can fucking barely see these ugly ass motherfucking cards.
Something I was finding out throughout the day is I don't really want to play all my MSTs in the mirror match. The Chaos Dragon mirror match, the Denko Dolls mirror match. But I like to go first, no matter what, if I win the die roll, because I could be playing Cool Forts, and you want your set, you want your MST set. Platinum Rare Book of Moon. Book of Moon was inspired by the enemy controller. I kept using enemy controller as the Book of Moon, and then I just figured to put in the real OG, and it won me games. It won me games that I drew it in. Foolish Burial. I actually cut this card out at one point because I thought that I was going through my Shaddoll monsters too quickly, but there's nothing better in the game that you can put in your deck and Shaddolls. It's just too good of a card to take out. The Twister I was stuck playing with. It was great for the Cleaport matchup because it hit skill drain when I needed it to, and Shadow Mirrors. But yeah, it was in the main deck for most of the day. Regeki was probably the best card in my deck. Like I said, I'm a bad player. I opened it up way too much. I put in a lot of damage. If I'm playing against you Cleaport players and you paid Scout 2 or 3 times, and I'm holding on to this because usually Cleaports just kind of like build their defense with like tribute summon monsters that they think are invulnerable to card effects. Nobody went killer on me today, so Regeki put in work. 3 Sinister Shadow games. Great card to open with. I cut it down to every now and then if I'm going first in the mirror and against not the mirror Burning Abyss because I don't want to get it fire licked. If I'm going second, actually, if I'm going second, I don't like to have this card. And Shaddoll Core, it's you need it for your El Shaddoll fusion loops. People try to play 2. Don't kid yourselves. It's a horrible card to open up with. 1's the perfect number. And that's it for the main deck.
Let's see the side deck.
I'm pretty happy with my side deck. 2 Puppet Plants, 2 Veilers, 2 Maxis, only monsters I sided in. Hand traps, because I don't like to play real traps if I'm playing against Burning Abyss. Because nobody ever fire licks me for a plus.
See, senor.
For the mirror match, 3 Dimensioning Ground, 2 Breakthroughs. The Breakthroughs, they're good to have against Construct. If you're in a Construct war with your opponent, you want your Construct to be able to kill their Construct. Different Dimension Ground is when you don't have anything to destroy your extra deck monsters with. They're free fusion, or even better yet, if they fuse from hand. If you have a different Dimension Ground set, that's just a sacky play.
How much did you pick those up for?
Let's not talk about that.
He picked these up for like $30
Why are you
for
trying
the
to
play
embarrass
set
me, man?
at ARG when he could have got to a locals for $70. But you know, this is
I don't
Mr.
research.
Money in the
I don't
bank.
research my
This
prices.
is the card, not the cost.
Yeah.
And
Says Mr. Bopper over
How much
there.
did you pay for the wood?
and against Cleaports, I like to side in. I only sided in 1 Fairy Wind. That Twister I was talking about was part of my side deck, and that I had replaced the BLS for. These cards, I feel like your biggest thing that you're afraid of against Cleaports is skill drain, and it hits Scout too. And they like to play Night Beam, so if you keep setting your spell and trap hate, they just like get a free pop.
So is that why you put that to 1? Because you're scared of Night Beam, or?
The Fairy Wind, I only drew it a couple times. I mean, obviously, because I'm only playing it on 1. I like the reason you don't play the Fairy Wind is because you pop the the Sacrifice. So I did that to my opponent only when I knew I had another MST and another Twister set. This guy was blown out game 3. I had MST, Twister, Fairy Wind, and Sinister Shadow Games. He blinds MST my Sinister Shadow Games, and I chain it for a Beast Draw. Bottomless. I never saw that card.
Alright, let's get into your extra deck.
Extra deck. Let's talk about useless Xyz monsters. They never got summoned at all. I went into Daigetsu Emerald once. I drew a Dark Armed. I had 5 Darks engraved. I had a mini Chaos Dragon in hand. I tried to make it was a fun Dark Arm play. It didn't win me the match though.
Damn. Didn't win you the match or the game?
I won that game because Raigeki's a great card. Alright. 2 Winda. She's today. Oh god, so many people forget that they can't special summon twice over. I don't know what was happening. I like her with El Shaddoll Fusion. If I'm in the mirror match and somebody has a Falco and they're going for their Falco effect, and I chain my El Shaddoll Fusion, and they might have Fusion in hand, it doesn't matter. They're locked out. They already are activating their Falco effect.
So you're not running 3 like some people are now.
Who had? I never needed 3. I never needed to summon 3.
Alright.
2 Shekinagas. That 3,000 booty defense. It's lovely.
Got that big booty like me, son.
But the original big booty was Construct. I wish I could play 4. I went through all 3 real quick. I would usually go through all 3. I usually went through all 3.
I thought everybody else played 4, man. You gotta give us the picture, dog. I know, right, man? Shit, dude. Fuck, man. Pick up your game, dude.
She's the best one. Armides.
Oh my god.
We don't go into 5s. You don't have 5s on the board a lot, except when you're getting rid of a math. I think I once normal summoned a Hedgehog, so I can make Armides, though, because his effect's fantastic, especially when you're running over Burning Abyss floaters.
One-turn kill.
I never made this guy today.
The herpy guy? The
HTS.
Yeah.
It used to be Goyo. I have never made Goyo either. Yeah, the idea is that you get another black dragon or white dragon. I'm skipping a level. But yeah, Leo is a great card. I like being able to use my Construct, use my Falco, get my Fusion back, get a Leo on the board.
Didn't you have a Leo Winda on field and you still ended up losing that game?
Actually, I didn't lose that game.
Oh, I thought you were
My opponent did get a Wing Blast main phase 2 and top decked a BLS to get over my Construct, but I didn't lose that game.
Oh, okay.
Winda, whatever. Black Rose and Arcanite. Level 7s are really important in the Klee matchup. If you actually count the stars on disc, which everybody uses, it's level 7. I had a lot of keyboard players tell me that my level 7 synchros couldn't mess with their disc, and
dumb players.
maybe they can't count. Arcanite puts in work. Too bad you can't summon it off of Math and Felice, but Hedgehog, like I said, great card. Black Rose, the threat of Black Rose, and if people don't respect your level 7s on board, I usually make them regret it. So that was the Seattle winning deck list.
You got any shout-outs, man?
Yeah, no. This was shout out to DN actually. That's where I learned.
I know he's a bad player.
Who'd you beat on DN this week?
I'm not gonna name drop people that I play on DN.
Damn.
Do it. You do it to us when the cameras ain't rolling.
He beat some dude who took second place in the ARG.
No, he was a nice guy. He actually said that
he lost to Patrick Colbert in the finals. He was running quill points.
No, man.
I'm not gonna say his name, man.
Stupid ass bitch.
He's a big black guy, bro.
It rhymes with Porter. His last name rhymes with Porter.
It rhymes with order. You know what I'm saying? Like that pizza
Hey,
order.
turn the camera on Davis for it. He's a little bitch boy and got me a small ass glass.
Alright, man. So trade me this deck box on the real top.
Not gonna happen.
It's not. It's gonna get stolen. Good luck, man.
Alright, thanks.
Hope to see you around.